Hey guys, here's your Marshall move of the day. So when we talk about single stick manipulation, we want to think about, again, obviously not just to stick with the body movements as well, but we want to look at different movements. For instance, we have lobtics, right? That's part of the figure eight family, just pulling through, go all the way through. We have wittics, come then back to the side like this. We have abanicos, right? Fan strikes, obviously different levels. Right? This doesn't matter where the abanico goes. Each have different qualities that you need to focus on. The other one is redondos. So I go here, that's a redondo, that's a redondo there, right? And we have the floretes. These are all single stick manipulations. What I'm going to do is go over the qualities of each movement and look at really what powers them. So the first one, when you do a lobtic, first off, make sure, what we always talk about hip mobility with the elbow. These are always intensely linked. When I go there, I go here. When I go back to the other position, I go there. So those pull-throughs, the extension pull-through, are critical to those movements. So when you practice them, whether it's in this lead, you need to make sure that your body accentuates with whatever movement you're doing on a lobtic. It has to go through, it has to pull back. You have to turn your hips. You have to be stretched with that. Especially on lobtics, the old guys like to hear the sound or the wind. So if I'm stroking, let's say at angle 1 through 5, right? Obviously 5, 6, 7 don't have any sound. There's thrust. But 1 through 4 do. So does 8. So make sure you hear the wind if you're doing stroking at home, whether right hand or even left. You need to hear that sound. On a wittic, that is more about the single arm position, and depending upon how heavy your stick is, how much you can pull it back. Like that. On a wittic, doesn't matter whether it's here, a flip, a strike, or a half beat as they call it. The point is you have to make sure that you're bringing it back to the same side you start on. It is a quick shot intended for another devastating blow in another angle. On the redondos, remember we have 3 levels of redondos: wrist, elbow, shoulder. So wrist is here, elbow is here, shoulder is here, increasing the size of the circle. So notice, when I go here, it's just wrist, small circle. Bigger circle from the elbow, bigger circle from the shoulder joint. Either one of these 3 can be destructive depending on the application of it. So if I go 1 wittic, 2, there's how we link the different strikes together. So I go 1, right? I'm using biomechanics as well between the abanico, or sorry, the lobtic, and between the redondo. Another movement is when we do the circle here, right? Remember, this is a redondo, this is an arca, because it's on the forehand side. Smaller circle, right? Don't let go of the stick, never here. Always like that, coming through like a choo-choo train. Right? One of the most important things I want you also to focus on when you're doing your stroking at home is control of the stick. Here, here, here. This is good form work, especially with a heavier stick. Right? Lighter sticks, you can do more things with it. But on a heavier stick, you really need to work on controlling that stick to make sure you get what you want and not let go of it. Okay? The third one, after the redondo, is going to be the abanico. So the abanico, typically done with a lighter stick, right? But what you really want to focus on is position through the forearm, the wrist, and the shoulder. Notice how my elbow never comes up on this. What happens? I turn my body. That's how I get the movement I need to have. If I try to get it from here, I lose position, lose power, and lose focus. But if I go here, I turn my body into it, a lot more rotation through it, okay? So again, when you practice Ravnicos, you can move your body from both sides. Florete is the last one. Florete is the trickiest. So first off, make sure your stick is shorter than here. If you have a 32-inch stick, you need to grip it up higher. If you have a shorter stick, you can grab lower, but start here and get comfortable. Make sure you have the hand grip this away from the end. When I spin the stick, I go to full extension, then pull through. Full extension, pull through. Full extension, pull through. Full extension, pull through. Now, once I find that that's relatively easy, I can go all the angles. Angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, right? Angle 5, 6 doesn't have one. Angle 8 does, okay? So any of the angles that are like here, you could do that. You can also double. Right? You have all those options for that. So there's 4 single stick manipulation drills you can try at your home. Practice that. We're going to continue that next week. So pick that up a little bit more to put in those combinations.